Well, we're here with a good friend of mine, Don. Don, thank you so much for sitting down.
Thank you.
I invited Don to share a little bit of his story. I've seen you grow a lot in Jesus, and so I just wanted you to share your story with some of the people and see what God does through you sharing your story. So first things first, how did you get connected to Cedar Creek?
A friend of mine, my best friend, started attending a men's group, and he would tell me how awesome it was, and how he was meeting new guys that were just like us, and right away I'm like, well, I'm weird and awkward, so that's... And then like all of August he was going, it was a Monday night group, and I just wanted to support him more, So I think it was like September is when I came to one of the groups.
Yeah.
And all different kinds of guys, older guys, younger guys, stuff like that, been through all their different seasons and stuff. So sat there for a couple weeks, listened, chimed in here and there. This is where it gets really cool. Mondays was the only night of the week that I had free. And this group was on a Monday night, right? And so that's why it was kind of like it flowed so smoothly. My guy was going through some things. The Monday night was open. I was going. Just being open-minded, it all came together. I started reading Acts, and it just started like rolling together.
So I watched a little bit of that journey that I don't know if you're rethinking, but you were reframing a lot of the things that you had thought. You were very open-minded about all of it. You were like, yeah, guys, I don't have any problem with Jesus. I'm just here. I'm here for Ben. I'm enjoying the conversation. And then there was like this switch.
That might have been my third week in when I think I was going through some things. And then at that group session, I got emotional.
You did. And
I think that's what
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so I remember when we did communion, and this is how it worked out, which is another thing, very coincidental, right? We have a prayer night once a month at all of our campuses. Well, this prayer night, I told my team, we'll host it from my group. I'll just do it digitally. I started talking about communion, and you were like, what's communion? And I was like,
you're like, hold up. And I remember
so I texted my team. I was like, hey guys, you're gonna have to take this one. I got a dude here. We gotta talk to this guy. So I turned the thing over. I turned the whole prayer night over to the team, and so then we took a pause and we just kind of talked about what communion was. And I was like, and really, communion is where we believers in Jesus, those who have accepted Christ as our saviors, remember what He did for us on the cross. And I said, so we are not going to ask you not to do it. I'm not going to tell you no, but if you're still trying to be open-minded, it might not be appropriate for you to participate. And I said, and there's no pressure. And you looked at me and you sat there and you put your head down like this. And then you looked over at your buddy Ben, I think you was sitting on your left, and you were like, no, I think it's time. And it wasn't a room, we were outside, but the whole place just went.
I remember feeling overwhelmed, because when you're ready to start your journey, you've been through a lot and you don't know if you're good enough. You know what I mean? I know that sounds weird, but you wonder about yourself and where you're at, and is it going to be okay? And is this the right thing for me? And I'm going to be honest with you, are you worthy enough to start accepting this and figuring it out?
Yeah.
I guess that was my time. I mean, really, man.
When I think about our group, our men's group that we're in, that's where I saw the growth. You've connected with several of the men that go to our group. I've seen in you a natural gift, or maybe it's a supernatural gift, of the ability to encourage people.
It happens so effortlessly, I don't understand it, because I'm going to the group to support a friend. And then I get drawn to people, which is weird, because in a positive way, but I'm embracing it. I reach out to quite a few guys in the group consistently. I just like to help people.
You're using the purpose God gave you to make a difference, to help the other guys in the group.
Yeah.
And you do. I've seen guys take steps on their journey that have been Christians a lot longer than you, but are stuck.
Yeah, that's so odd for me to watch that and to see that from a different perspective, because I feel like I'm so young at it in a way that I don't want to get too big for my britches at it. You know what I mean? Because of course you're going to feel that way.
When you reflect on the progress that God has made through you, that God has taken you through that journey, part of our heart in our men's group and our heart of our church is to reach people who are right now where you were 4 or 5 months ago. If I could say one thing to encourage somebody who's maybe, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this whole Jesus thing, or I'm not sure what to do with the whole church thing, what would you tell them?
Be open-minded and come to the church get involved with the group. It's scary. It's awkward. There's gonna have to be a time in your life where you have to set aside your being frightened and just go for it. Everyone's been through bad things in their life. It's time to move forward. And Jesus is the way to do it. You know, I've tried to do it a lot by myself, and you get through it. Your tracks on your train are a lot bumpier. When you get rid of that burden and you feel that confidence, it surely helps. It surely helps.
That's cool, man. I really appreciate you sitting down, and I know the people that are watching really appreciate you too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.